Hi, my name is Elaine Rowthorn, and I am a piano teacher here at the House of Music. I really enjoy teaching at the House of Music because it's a place where we're encouraged and challenged to grow and to become bigger, better people than we are. That we would work at stretching ourselves and growing and learning things that we don't know how to do, which is what I'm doing now, kind of, is making a video for you. Someone had the idea at the House of Music that we should do teacher features. And so this is my teacher feature today, and I will be talking to you about songwriting. Yeah, that's right, writing your own songs. Why would you want to do that? Well, it's so much fun. But if you don't have any interest in writing your own songs, just keep listening, bear with me, because you might learn something anyways, and maybe it'll change your mind. It's really actually a lot of fun. There's many benefits to writing your own music. It's educational, it's fun, as I mentioned, and one of the big bonuses is that people really think you're smart or special or something when you write your own music. They're like, wow, look at you, you can write your own songs. And for me, I always feel like, well, I was just spending time on my instrument, and I love spending time on my instrument. So one way of really getting to know your instrument and getting to know how to do things on your instrument is to try and write your own songs. So that's what we're going to be working on today. So there are a few ways that you can start writing a song. A few different methods. Some people like to write a poem or write the lyrics to their song, which are the words to the song. And so they like to start with that and then adds maybe a melody, the part that, the tune, and then they add the chords. So that's one way to write a song. Another way is to start with a chord structure. And a chord structure is a set of chords in a particular order that make up the song. So you would play, say, for example, a C chord a few times, and then you might move to an F chord, and then back to a C chord, and that is a part of a chord structure. So sometimes we start with a chord structure, we find out what chords are available in the key that we're playing in, and then we pick chords that we think will sound okay, try them out and see if they kind of blend one into the other, or if they are doing anything, providing a melody for us in our head. Sometimes when we start playing chords, we'll hear a little melody in our head, and that kind of leads us on with our song. So that's the second way. And then the other way would be to start with a melody, and that would be the part that you would sing, the most recognizable part of the song. The singing part, or the part that's the main line, which is the melody. So those are three different ways to begin writing a song, and so I've decided that I'm going to start with the chord structure way today, because I think that sometimes when we make a set of chords, we can hear a melody in our head. So we also have to decide which key we're going to make the song in. And so I've decided to play with C major, because that's the easiest key. Obviously, it doesn't have any sharps or flats. And most people are familiar with the key of C. So I think that even for beginners, if you're a beginner, you can even write your own song in the key of C major. So the key of C, the scale of C major, starts out with C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So these notes are the notes that you will be using to make a melody. Any of these notes. So you can go, and those will be the notes that you can choose from for your song. So that'll be for the melody, but for the chord structure, we're going to start by building a chord, and a chord is two or three notes played together. So we're going to make a chord on every single note of the C major scale. So this is C, E, G, that makes a C major chord. Then we go to D, F, A, and that's a D minor chord. E, G, B, and an E minor chord. You can hear the minor chord sounds darker then a major chord, F major, which is a brighter chord, G major, A minor, a B diminished, and a C chord. I'm actually just going to set this up here because I did make a little chart there, and that shows the C major scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and then the chords, C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, and C. So what we're going to do, well, I just wanted to say, first of all, that a lot of songs can be written just with 3 chords. And that would be the C chord, the 1 chord, the F chord, the 4 chord of the key, and the 5 chord G major chord. So you might know this song. Your mom might have sung it to you. You Are My Sunshine. It goes a C chord, then to an F chord, the 4 chord, back to a C chord, then to an F chord again, back to the C chord, and then to the G chord, the 5 chord, and back to the 1. So that was just with solid chords, only a C chord, an F chord, a G chord, and a C chord. So now that we're going to be writing songs, I think we should explore what do some of those chords sound like if we just kind of mix them up and figure out which chords do we like the sounds of. So I have a little bit of, I have chosen a few arrangements here. So we're going to start out with C major, D minor, E minor, D minor, and C major. And then I'm just going to make a little melody. So in the right hand, I'm going to play a little melody. In the left hand, just those chords. Now, you might think, oh, that sounds kind of boring, but you know, somebody wrote a song using just those chords, and this is how it sounds. So, not too boring. It's actually kind of fun. So just C major, D minor, E minor, D minor, and C major. Let's do another chord structure then. And I don't know if anybody will be able to recognize this. You know, because obviously you don't have to just stick with solid chords. This is a chord. But you don't have to just stick to solid chords. You can play a broken chord with your song and go. So that was C major, A minor, F major, and G major, but that song actually reminded me of this song, or the chord structure reminded me of this song. Which is Righteous Brothers' Unchained Melody. So one more that I'm going to connect to a song that you might know, and let's see if you hear the melody of this song when I start to play it. Let's see if you can guess what song I'm playing. Did anybody know it? Let's try it like this. Let it be. So yeah, so that is another little chord structure. And now I'm going to go to one that I've kind of chosen to use for the little song that we're going to do today. So this chord structure goes C chord, E minor, D minor, G, C, E minor, D minor, G. I'm just going to pick this up and put my little words from my song here that I wrote for you. And I did write a little melody that goes. So that's the main chord structure, is C, E minor, D minor, and then goes to G. And then I changed it in the chorus because, you know, when you're writing a song, usually you have, oh, and I forgot to talk about the words earlier too, and I should mention that. When you're writing a song, you have a chorus, which is the part that's the most exciting part and the repetitive part, and then you have verses. So usually you start with a verse, and that's the part that has all the information in it about what the song is about and kind of the background information. And then when you go to the chorus, that's like the real powerful part and the exciting part and the part that you're like, it has a line in there that we call a hook, which is, it hooks people because it repeats itself and it's very interesting. It'll be kind of like the catchy part of the song. Or at least we try and get a catchy part of the song. We don't always succeed, but we do our best. But that repetitive part would be in the chorus. So you do a verse, a chorus, a verse, a chorus, sometimes a bridge, which is totally a different part kind of stuck in there, kind of just adds some interest to the piece and something so that it doesn't sound repetitive, and there might be a lead line in there. And then back to the chorus to finish it off. So this song is going to be just a verse and a chorus and another verse and the chorus again, because we always repeat our chorus. Same thing with the chorus. So I thought it would be kind of fun to write a song, a complaint about COVID, you know, because it's the sign of the times, right? Stop your crying is the sign of the times. Well, I was going to say COVID schmovid, but I won't do that. Anyway, so I wrote a song called A Song for COVID Times. So we've all kind of got feelings about that. And so I thought it was just a good topic. It's good to pick a topic. When you write a song, it's good to pick a topic that you're familiar with, because then you have lots to say about it. So don't try and pick a song, to write a song about something you know nothing about, because it probably isn't going to work out that good. Pick something you feel strongly about and something that you're very familiar with. Try not to repeat your words. Try to, you know, always change your words and make it so that it's convincing and true. Don't say stuff in there that isn't true. So that's what this song is hopefully going to achieve. And so here we go with my song for COVID times. I see my friends, I want to give them hugs, but I just wave to them. Don't want to share them bugs, but I miss the way miss the way we were more free. I miss the days when life was so much friendlier. I just hope someday we'll be like we used to be. I miss my grandma. She misses me too. I call her up each day. It's the best I can do. But I miss the way things used to be. I miss the way we were more free. I miss the days when life was so much friendlier. I just hope someday we'll be like we used to be. So there you go. There's my little song in C major that hopefully has helped you to inspire you to write your own music. And actually, this was so much fun preparing this, and I got really carried away. I was like, oh, okay, I better write a song in C major, and then I better show how it's different when you write a song in a minor key. So I did a whole nother presentation about how it is when you write a song in a minor key. So if you did like this, and if it was helpful to you, please let the front desk at the House of Music know, or me. And also, if you do write a song, I would love to hear it. So please come and share it with me here at the House of Music. And yeah, I hope to be able to do another presentation for you someday on how to write a song in a minor key. Let me know, and let the staff at the House of Music know if this was helpful. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.